Yo,
Hello, everyone. Today is Valentine Adakpor's birthday, and I want you all to know who Val really is. A lot of people have met Val over the years, but let's really get to know Val Adakpor for who he is. Now, I'll run down a little bit about his information, then I'll talk to Val in a minute. Now, Val was born 1970, April 17th. He was born in Benin at St. Philomena's Hospital. He attended Emoton Nursery School, primary school, and then went to Immaculate Conception for a year. From then, he went to Federal Government College, Mina, and finished from there and went to Bendel State University. Then it was Bendel State, but now it's Ambrose Ali University. He actually finished from Ambrose Ali University in the law department and went to law school. At that point, before he was called to the bar, he lost his mom, and that broke Val so much. Now we're going to find out how Val coped with all that. From then, Val left for the States, and he's still there. So let's get to know Val and what makes him tick. Everybody loves Val. Everybody says so many good things about Val, but let's know who Val really is. Let's hear from Val. So Val, happy birthday, and I hope you're ready for this.
thank you. Thank you, Pat.
Okay. Now, I'd like you to share an experience with us. What do you remember? One of your experiences in Emoton Primary School. Can you remember anything that struck you that you still have in your mind till today?
Um, it's funny. One of my very good friends in Emotown was David Erebo. And
Okay.
David Erebo and I got into a little skirmish one time, and we said we were going to fight behind 4B, which was behind the boat. And then my other Emotown friends like Janelle Kumbawa, and I think, no, Jimmy Azeta was in there, and they said they were going to come to the back to watch the fight. And then because I was scared that David was going to beat me, I fainted. I pretended to faint, and they ran to go and call my mom. And
Okay.
mommy was teaching then, and they came to get me and took me to St. Philomena's Hospital. We still make jokes about that on the Emotown platform on my 81 group, because a lot of people did not realize that I actually pretended to faint. A lot of people, for all these years, people have been saying, "Oh, Valentine fainted because David Erebo gave him a blow," but David did not even touch me. I just pretended to faint. So that's one of the things I remember about Emotown.
Okay. So now people know how tricky you can be.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one. In 1 year in ICC, what did you learn differently?
Um, um, I think friendship. That's when I started cultivating friendships. So I was in ICC with friends like Adam Bello Sage, Enahoro Aikoko, Onwe Bazwae, and those are my friends up till today. So I think that's where I started cultivating friendships, and started to keep them. I started to cherish them, and they've worked for me over the years, as you know.
Okay. How did you survive in Ekpoma with all the tough life? Because I know how soft you can get, with all the tough life, and you had a lot of hard friends around you, So how did you survive all that?
ECOM, was quick though. I was lucky to only survive one teach ASU strike. So ECOM was really quick, 4 years. And I think one of the ways I survived was that I was always in Benin every weekend. So I left class at 4 o'clock on Friday and I was back in school on Sunday. So I think maybe that's how I survived. And like you said, quote unquote, the hard men were my friends. So I think in the background, they kind of shielded me also too. So yeah.
Okay. So what shaped you to the man you are today?
Everything about growing up, from my parents, my father being the disciplinarian that he was, my mother being who she was, the friends I cultivated along the way, and boarding house taught me a lot to become a man, because I left home at 13 and I was by myself. So yeah, that gave me a lot of ways to deal with life and as an adult, because I think when I left home at 13, I never fully came back, like, Pat.
Yeah.
That was it. It was 3 months, maybe at home, 2 weeks here. I came back, left for university, left for law school, stayed in Lagos, and then left. So, I think I will give it to FG Seminar and Boarding House. That really, molded me to the man that I am today.
Okay. So how did your mom's death, how did our mom's death affect you?
We don't have 24 hours to talk about that. Sorry about that. We don't have 24 hours for that. Death in its own generally is painful. It's heartbreaking, not to talk of a parent's death. So I don't think there's anything we can put in words, Pat. And it's nothing you can put in words, and nothing you can start to. But as bad as death is, it teaches you a lesson also, and learning from the lesson of the death of a loved one is what makes you a mature person, because it leaves you very vulnerable. It leaves you to all the elements of the world, human beings, non-human beings. So you learn quick to become your own person and to protect your own, and that you've only got yourself. So I think I want to look at that good side, if I would dare say, that good side of death. It's made 4 of us. It's made me a very, very strong person. My heart is strong, life is strong, yeah. So.
Well, that was really right, because I remember mommy used to pamper you a lot, even till Ekpoma. There was one incident, you were sick and you were writing your exams. Mommy had to come stay with you in the hospital and take you to write your exams. So I know that it would affect you when she left, because she has always been there for you. So when you don't have her anymore, and everything you did was what the values mommy gave to you. So the transition from no mommy, nobody to watch your back, and into a life where you don't know what happens. Mommy's not there to protect me. That was why I threw that question at you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank God. Well, thank God.
Okay. So leaving home for the States, did it frighten you or did it excite you? How did you manage leaving home for the first time to be on your own with people you've never met in your life?
So I don't think it was more of what you just said about living home on my own, because like we've just said, I left home at 13. So I've always been, I was used to being by myself and being alone, which says a lot about, my life also. But I was excited. And more of it was, I think most people don't know, I needed to get away too after mom's death. I needed a change. I needed to move away. Pat, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I needed to get away. I needed to get away. So, yeah.
Okay,
Pat,
so what is your... Sorry. Okay, what's your advice to everyone? I guess you've seen the video I put together for you.
Oh my God, yes.
So I reached out to a lot of people, but they were too emotional to put it in a video. A lot of people were like, Pat, it's going to be emotional for me. They didn't want to break down. So the few people that were able to do those videos, they were so
Pat,
happy. I'm here. And that video was so touching because a lot of people wanted to be part of it, but they were too emotional to do the recording. So what do you think about that? And what is your message to everyone who loves you?
That I love them back too. That was, it was everybody from childhood, from Adamu to FG Seminar, Unu, and then to Ekpoma, Annabelle. Annabelle cracked me up though. She was the best. She's like, I would not talk to small boys. And then Emotan with Angela. So that was going through all my phases of life, and
Yeah.
even up to Dion, who is my
Yeah.
colleague now.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. I don't have any advice. Everybody, we're all adults. What something COVID has taught me is that you just live life every day to the fullest, because you never know what's coming next door or what's coming tomorrow. You just live your life to the fullest every day and be thankful to God about it every day. That's all I got. But I love everybody back. Pat, thank you for being my rock. Thank you for always being there. I've always said that my family, Martin, Pat, and Joseph, and I don't know what this world will be without you. You guys are the ones that lift me up. You are the ones I stand on. You are the reason I wake up every morning. You are the reason I tell God to keep me alive. So thank you all very much. I love you all too much. I don't know what I'll do without you. Thank you, Pat. And for the audience listening, if I've ever met any strong woman, stronger than my mother, is Pat Adakpor. I don't know how you do it, but God is good, and God will continue to be good to you and to all of us.
Amen. I'm going to give Joseph some time to speak, but I'm going to say one last thing before I give it to Joe. Okay. Now, when you turned 25 years with Delta Airlines and you were asked to pick a gift, and you won't believe that Val did not think of anything for himself. He thought for his sister, and he picked out a wristwatch. This is the wristwatch he picked out just for me. So I will do anything for you. If you work 25 years and the reward you get is a wristwatch for your sister, what more can I say? And I wear this wristwatch everywhere with all sense of pride. Everybody sees me and like, wow, be big woman. My brother made me a big woman, so everybody can see the wristwatch. He got it for me. So thank you so much for everything over the years. Like I said in that video, you've made me a princess. You've made me beautiful, and you've been part of my strength. And I thank you. So, Joe, what do you have to say to Val before we go? I thought
Joseph was going to say something.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Joe.
Happy birthday,
Joe Baba.
Yeah. Happy birthday, bro. Now, all I just want to say is that more blessings to you. You have always been a father figure to not just to us, to everyone, cousins, Nomer, Chris, and everyone. You've always been my strength ever since I've been away from home. I've been away from home at the age of 27. And since our parents passed, basically when mommy passed, dad was always far from us. So it was basically from the age of 15, so we have to make bad choices, good choices and everything. And God was always there for all of us, 4 of us and everything, so you've always been my mentor, my idol, you always push me, even good and bad days, and ever since I've been in South Africa, it's not been easy, but you always lift me up even when I feel there's no hope. So I really thank you and appreciate all your advice, your push, so I just want to wish you happy birthday. Have fun. Wish you all the best things in life with more years of success and good health. It's all 4 of us. It's never been easy, even right from when our parents were alive. We always lived with distance. And I hope we'll be the ones to stop that distance away from far from family. I always want a place where we all be in the same place together to be able to see each other every day. Distance have always been a thing in the Adakpors, so, and I really want that to change, so just have a nice day, bro. I'm fine. Pat woke me up, so I said I'll definitely wake up and
thank you,
for
Joseph.
your birthday every year, we always do that for you, every day. So happy birthday, bro.
Okay. Sure. Thank you so much, everyone. Sorry I woke everybody up this morning, but Val deserves it. Okay.
Yes,
so thank you, Val, for this interview, and have a lovely day. Okay. Thank you, Joseph.
Sure, no wahala.
All right. Pat, thank you so much. Joseph, thank you. All right.
Welcome.
You're welcome anytime, bro.
All right.
Okay, sure. Bye.
Bye.